Alright, what is going on, everyone? February 6th, and let's get into it. So this is a broad stock market review. I do these daily reviews daily, as well as the Canadian MJ Space in a separate video. So my goal for these videos is to add value to you guys with your trading styles and setups, and hopefully make your investments more profitable is the ultimate goal. No one likes to lose money, certainly not myself. So, yeah, it's kind of what I'm all about. S&P 500 on a daily time frame just completely bounced back. Next resistance nearby is this level up here, right? We have a triple top around 280. That's really the next resistance level. The daily time frame has just been rocketing up. Today, kind of an indecision candlestick today. So, we've come up, we've set higher lows, and then just continue to higher highs. So we have to set a higher low if we are going to consolidate before we keep on going to a higher high. So higher low would be anything really under this level, or we can call it this just to be safe, 261.79. So as you can see, we got a little bit of room, but ultimately, yeah, this daily chart looks excellent. Excellent. Facebook. Okay, so jump to the daily first. So this is Facebook, everyone. Had a really nice gap up on earnings. And I like this because we've been in a daily downtrend for months, right? Lower highs, lower lows. Broke that resistance level, this last lower high. Broke it here and then just boom, gap up. Huge break. And I've been watching this hourly time frame for a break. And it just, we broke it a bit, but no follow through. So this is the level I'm looking at the top of this candlestick. So we've actually broken it twice with no follow through. We need to really break through if we're going to break through. These little fake outs just are not going to cut it. So that's still a level on watch. I'd call it 172. And then obviously the low of this hourly range would be a level I would look bearish if that broke, just in the short term. And I would actually prefer it to break bearish because I would like to load up on a higher low compared. So again, to reiterate, for bulls to stay in control, we need to set a higher low compared to this low down here, in my opinion. All right, Facebook. Let's go to Apple. Yeah, Apple's still looking good. Like the S&P, kind of an indecision day today. Up a little bit, down, then slightly in the middle. It closed. It's the same deal with Facebook, guys. We saw the daily downtrend, and we have broken those resistance levels. Now we need to set a higher high, and then continue, a higher low, and then continue to higher highs. I'll be doing the same thing with Apple, watching for that higher low to form, and then I will initiate my entry. Amazon, I've said it before, it's just kind of ugly going sideways now. Really the next daily resistance level is all the way up here. So we do have, a little bit of ways to go, but it's really choppy and ugly right now. I would not be trying to trade this. There are no clear trade setups within Amazon right now, in my opinion. Netflix. So yesterday I did point out that this could be a double top, and it looks like that has confirmed. Yes, we do have a little lower wick of buying from the bulls, but ultimately that just looks like rejection to me, and I would anticipate, a pullback. Best case scenario, an equilibrium, so we could form a higher low compared to this low down here, but ultimately this level has to hold for bulls to stay in control. Oil, what's going on with oil? Weekly. So let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, really. So on the daily time frame, we really cannot dip below 51.31. That is the level that we must stay above, right? So higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We're trying to form a higher low right now. Hopefully that has formed, and we need to see a higher high above 55.72. That's the key level to beat again. Yes, we did break this resistance level from all the way back here, but we just barely poked above it. So we need to keep on setting these higher lows and higher highs to see continuation. And I am in an oil play. I play leveraged ETF, so it's pretty risky, but I do, I have an exit plan as always. So here's UWT. So the risk to reward is just intensified. So yes, the reward is greater if it goes up, but if it goes down, you're in a much riskier position. And gold, that's on the weekly, really nice weekly chart. daily. So we had that really nice day bull break there. Again, we need to set a higher low compared to this low down here. So this consolidation looks perfectly fine to me, actually. So I'd be keeping an eye on the 4-hour time frame to see when that 4-hour downtrend is going to change. Once that 4-hour downtrend changes, then I would be looking bullish again. Nat gas on the weekly. Ugh. Jeez, go to the daily. Okay, so daily looks like we got a bit oversold, and it kind of looks like we're trying to round out right now, which would be best case scenario. So similar in here, it got really tight, and then we saw a nice bounce. So what I'm going to be looking for is first the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so it's really hard to see here, but key level, yep, here's the low, and then the high of the 4-hour bounce up here. So we're going to be tightening. It's almost a double bottom. Let's jump to the hourly time frame, see if we can get a little better. Okay, so here's kind of the low of the dump, right? Hourly time frame has changed, but it's kind of going sideways now. We really need to break up and beat these little peaks right here on the hourly, right? So hourly downtrend, and I've said this many times before, once the hourly trend changes, that's when you can look in the other direction. So the hourly trend has started to change, and now we're going to look for confirmation above these levels for the bull move. So that's pretty much it, guys. SPY's looking good, and a pullback would not be unnecessary at these. That's just a crazy pullback. We're not even that far off from all-time highs. I was anticipating a severe, not good 2019 year, but we have literally just bounced straight back up. So always be cautious. We could absolutely see this turn right back around and start heading down. So always have a game plan, and we will tune in tomorrow.